Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Morgan and I help business owners to master video content creation and digital marketing. And today I am going to be talking to you all about why I decided to quit TikTok. Yes, I am sharing my story around why I am quitting TikTok with 22,000 followers. I hope that this video provides you with some insight if you are on TikTok and maybe you're not sure if you want to continue on the platform, or maybe you just want to learn more about the platform. Either way, I hope that this video helps you, and let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so my TikTok journey dates back to March of 2020. This is a time when so many people joined TikTok. They had a little bit of extra time, and this is really when the platform started to take off like crazy. So of course I joined the platform and I saw some really immediate success, which I think kind of inspired me to continue to create content on TikTok. And so at that point I started to create honestly multiple videos a day some days, and at the very least 5 videos per week. And so at first it was really fun to try to test out which content went viral, which content didn't, and it was almost like a game to me, and it was just so much fun. And of course, super satisfying whenever I did have videos that performed really well. But over time, because I continued posting, I wanna say like 5 times a week at least for months and months and months, this really burned me out and I got kind of tired of posting. I started to feel a lot less satisfied with the type of content that I was creating on TikTok, because for my specific account, I focused a lot on, of course, digital marketing, video content creation, that type of thing. So there's a specific type of content that typically did pretty well for me, and that would be the listicle style videos, or, you know, here are 5 apps for entrepreneurs to create video content, or here are 5 websites to get royalty-free music. That type of content is what did really well for my specific account. And of course I knew that, but over time it just got really old to create that type of content. I did test out other styles, but I just didn't really have the motivation to continue on with the trends. It's just a lot, and it kind of felt like I was just doing it to do it, not because I felt like I was actually adding value to my audience. So first and foremost, I just felt super burnt out on the platform and creating the same type of content over and over and over again, just because I knew it would perform well. It just got really old. The next reason why I decided to quit TikTok is because even though I was able to grow my following to 22,000 followers, and of course I know in the grand scheme of things that's not really that many, but that's a lot for me as more of a smaller content creator, I did start to notice, especially more recently, that the views have become extremely inconsistent on my videos. Sometimes they would do well, but you know, over time the views just really started to dwindle, and I might get 300 views or 400 views, and I'm just like, wait a second, so is my current audience of 22,000 followers not seeing this content? It's kind of weird, and it's just not motivating, because at the end of the day, if I'm not even enjoying the type of content that I'm creating and it's not performing as well as it used to, it kind of just makes me feel like TikTok is changing and it's just like not that fun to post on anymore. So yeah. I will also say that I really missed creating long form content, like the kind of content you're watching right now on YouTube. I just really enjoy creating these types of videos because I feel like there's a lot more value. So instead of just creating these really short videos on trends, and some of them can add value for sure. Like I've definitely seen some really well-made TikToks that have really helped a lot of people. But for the most part, I feel like a lot of that content is just really, I don't know, it's just very superficial. It just doesn't really add a ton of value, and it's really less about that storytelling aspect of video, which I really like. So at the end of the day, I just really miss creating content on YouTube and creating that longer form content where you can really get to know me and I can add value for you all. So that is another reason why I decided to quit TikTok. I'm a firm believer in focusing on maybe 2 platforms at once, because I feel like if you focus your time and attention on multiple platforms and you try to master everything, it's really going to spread yourself too thin and you might end up mastering nothing. So I prefer to concentrate my energies into as few amount of social media platforms at a time, because I feel like in that way I can really give it my best effort instead of creating mediocre content on every single platform and it not really getting anywhere. So that's kind of how I approach social media and my methodology. I would love to know what you all think in the comments. Are you the same way? Or are you striving to be, you know, out there on every single social media platform? And if you are, I want to know how you do it. Like, how do you have the ideas and the creative capacity and the time and the energy to be on every single social media platform? So that is something that I would love to know. And that's also why I am not super active on Instagram. I'm not really that motivated to post on Instagram a lot. I post some of my personal pictures, you know, stuff on the weekends, that type of thing. But from a business standpoint, it's just, so it takes so much energy to focus on that platform and to do really well on it. So I would much rather just focus my time and attention on YouTube. I'm back. Something else that I think we can probably all agree on is that when it comes to TikTok, you have to sort through a lot of really just bad content to really get to that content that has substance to it. And don't get me wrong, TikTok, of course, is super entertaining. That's why the app is doing so well. It really sucks you in. There's some really funny, relatable videos, and that's a big reason why I really was attracted to TikTok initially. But now I'm finding that it just takes me way longer to get to content that is actually valuable for me, and a lot of it is just not super interesting to me anymore, and I'm just, in general, I'm just losing interest. Let me know if you have experienced something similar or if I am the only one that is losing interest in TikTok. I would love to get your thoughts. I've also seen some TikTokers start to create really high quality content with their DSLRs and other cameras, which I think is awesome. But to create the amount of content that I was creating to really be able to do well on the platform, so one piece of content per day basically, to be able to create that on my DSLR and then edit it and Premiere and all of that, that takes a ton of work and I just don't have the time. So because of that, I resorted to filming my TikTok videos on my phone, and I just honestly am tired of filming videos on my phone. I would much rather use my DSLR, and I just really missed more of that higher production value aspect of creating my own content. I would also say from a strategic perspective, TikTok just doesn't really fit into my business plan. And the reason why I say that is because right now I'm working a lot on my blog and really optimizing my blog for search engine optimization. I'm also utilizing Pinterest. And I just think it's really important to focus on content that has a heavy emphasis on search and Google. And I think YouTube ties really well into that because YouTube is owned by Google. So I think that, you know, it kind of just makes sense for me and kind of where my business is going to go all in on YouTube and my blog, because I can also embed a lot of my YouTube videos into my blog posts, and that's rich content, which will hopefully help me when it comes to search engine optimization. So I'm really focusing on that long-term searchable content. I think that Pinterest is also really cool because it is also a search engine, which is really interesting. But with TikTok, there is a website that you can go to look at TikToks, but I don't really think that's super popular, and I don't think that TikTok, I could be wrong, I don't think that TikTok will get to the point of YouTube where it's actually used like a search engine. And the thing about TikTok is that the content, I guess, technically is searchable on the app, but I just don't really seeing it as being relevant long-term content. And what I mean by that is when I first started on YouTube, my first YouTube channel was a beauty channel, and some of those videos are still getting a ton of views. And these are videos that I created 9 years ago. So people are still finding these videos and watching them, which is awesome. However, right now, with the way that TikTok is structured and the user experience, I don't think that 9 years from now, people are going to be searching keywords into TikTok and finding really old TikToks that I made. I think that it's really gonna be based on that newer trending content. So I could be wrong. That's just kind of what I'm thinking. And I'm really trying to create content that makes sense for my overall business strategy, and also create content that is going to be searchable long-term so that it's not just one and done type of content. So really focusing on content that can be repurposed and content that can be searchable. So those are kind of the focus areas for me. I would love to know if you are using TikTok for your business, what's your strategy? Not gonna steal your strategy. Like I said, I'm not on TikTok anymore. My profile is still up, but I'm not creating content actively. But I would just love to know, like, what is your business strategy when it comes to using TikTok? I know that a lot of people are using it to build their email list, but it just seems like such a short-term play. So I would love to get your thoughts. So with that being said, let me know what you think in the comments. Are you using TikTok for your business? If you are you planning on staying on the platform? Where do you think the platform is headed? I would love to get your thoughts. If this video was helpful, please subscribe to my channel, like this video, and of course, leave a comment below. Would love to get your insights on the TikTok platform. And until next time, I hope that you all have an amazing week, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.